The cooks are desperate for some job. Is teleportation a thing after all? The food challenge is supposed to shift the focus. Are you ready for the first task? The only thing Baby loves more than pizza is burgers. A point goes to whoever cooks the most delicious burger. It's no sweat. The chef can handle it with her eyes closed. Have you heard about the task? You gotta stay focused on the track. We've got an outsider. All we gotta do is find a winner. With a knife like that, the bun stands no chance. Time to make a patty. The chef is a perfectionist. Grandma chooses to bake her own burger bun. You gotta be unique. Beets are not just a source of vitamins, they're also great for dyeing. Wonderful shade. Well, there's not such a thing as too many vitamins, so carrots won't hurt nobody. Now we can send it in the oven. In this cooking race, you're clearly off the track. The rivals are a circle ahead by now. You gotta catch up. Right, delivery. Work smarter, not harder. You gotta get a move on it. Here's your key to victory. He chose to make the most high-calorie burger ever. This will serve 3 people. Luckily, Grandma still cares about her granddaughter's health. Fresh groceries straight from her own garden. What a cute pink burger! Stunning! The brother ended up with a fast food tower. It's his pride and joy. How's the chef doing? She got down to assembling her masterpiece. Her burger is a decent museum piece as a standard of quality. The chef's signature is missing. Cheese sauce will do this job. The fussy judge must love it. The round is over. It's time to taste it. No wonder she went with fast food first. Nice texture. Let's taste. So good. Another piece is a must. Grandma's burger doesn't look convincing. The color is cool though. Why does it smell weird? Not today. One last contestant. Unique presentation. A cheese waterfall. Looks delicious. You can't do without gloves. Good to go. So tasty. Here is our winner. The celebration got out of hand. Even Grandma is drinking Victory Coke. Contestants, a haiku for you. Rice and fish, 2 halves. Make sushi rolls. It's quite a challenge. Avocado has already raised questions. The chef knows a thing or two about Japanese cuisine. It doesn't pose a problem for her. Do we have a spy? Where would we be without cream cheese? Here comes avocado! Yeah, right faster. Just gotta roll with it and voila! Fresh fish and some decor. And icing on the cake! Caviar! Top notch! Did you take notes? Now, you basically have the success formula in your hands. The chances to win faded like this ink. You'll have to use your memory or make do. Trust the process and things will come together. Technically, it's still sushi, but in the shape of a snowman. Don't be so self-conscious. Granny is back with color experiments. So bright! A point for creativity. Gary didn't lose his head. His element isn't rice, it's candy. He can turn it into literally anything, even sushi. Grandma keeps surprising everyone. She managed to make up an edible Pikachu. It's tasting time. It's an honor to taste your dishes. The judge reaches for sweet sushi first. That's quite a unique way. She fancies brother's invention. Edible chopsticks are a must for all restaurants. Chef's sushi rolls look really good. If the chopsticks are inedible, they might as well go away. Bare hands make it better. Yummy! The way Grandma's Pikachu looks alone amazes the judge. Let's have a bite. We are what we eat, so our baby has turned into Pikachu. Baby ran out of drinks. It's no problem when you have 3 chefs by your side. The next cooking challenge is cocktails. You got this? Totally! They're sure of themselves by now. Brother is not being cheap. He knows that candy is his element. The recipe is simple. A can of Chupa Chup soda. A few more. It's never too much. Let's add unusual sensations. Sizzling powders. The more the merrier. Stir well and add in the secret ingredient. A full can of bubble tea. How about that? A sugar bomb drink is ready. What in the world was that? The girls can hardly imagine the amount of calories in it. It's certainly not up their alley. Grandma sticks to the classics. She's making her signature hot cocoa. Thing is, a single drink will not suffice this time around. Granny realized that creativity is her strong suit. Look, that's the frozen snowman. Chef also sticks to her strategy. She seeks the perfect balance of taste and aesthetics. She worked at a high-end restaurant for a good reason. Today she's making a Blue Lagoon milkshake. Strawberry, sweet, vivid, and spectacular. And a donut instead of a lemon is her own invention. Finishing touches, voila! A fancy drink is ready. All done? Looks like brother left something behind. I mean, have you ever seen a refreshing drink with no ice? Wow, he didn't expect this effect. You can make faces all you want, yet the winner is chosen by the jury. Let's start with a steaming drink. Taste explosive! Grandma's hot cocoa is up next. This taste she knew from early childhood. Cool! Time for chef's cocktail. It turned out tasty! Who will win this round? Chef! Is it brother or should it be grandma? That's a tough call. All drinks were decent. It will be fair if everyone gets a point. The contestants are baffled. They all have the same amount of points, which means it's a tie. Gary is being Gary. Here's the prize for today's winners. What's inside? A baseball? Maybe you can roll out the dough with it. The bully gets a ball of yarn. Knitting should make him even-tempered. What did Grandma get? A pizza knife. A spinning mirror is more to her liking. Looks like we should swap the gifts.
It's so brilliant, it won't leave anyone indifferent. Everyone is intrigued. But the cup is not so easy to get. Let the cooking challenge begin. Here's the list of contenders. Pikachu does more tasting than cooking. Beedrill managed to change the attachment on the sting. Now it's a pastry arm. Beedrill, with her new gadget, decided to make ice cream. Pikachu also wants a hand like that. Beedrill is thrilled with her know-how. I think Pikachu has a plan, a magic word, and a shock can work wonders sometimes. Beedrill understood Pikachu perfectly, and she treats her with ice cream. Everything tastes so much better with M&Ms. Bon appetit! Poor Beedrill, the shock was too strong. Charizard also got some specialty ice cream, except she won't tolerate a mess in the kitchen. Beedrill already started to regret her mods. Pikachu can't resist laughing, even in the face of her removal. That's what it means to burn out at work. Pikachu won't tolerate that and decides to stand up for the bee. Wow, you're brave, Pichu. 2 people are out of the challenge at once. Snorlax is in no hurry to spoil us with culinary masterpieces. Rapidash, on the other hand, seems determined to win. All the ingredients are in place. Snorlax has decided to wake up when he is awarded. Rapidash decided to get some extra points. She already has so many ingredients that there's no room left on the table. That's the spirit of victory. It seems our Don Juan is in trouble. Wake up, no sleeping. Well, what have you cooked? Rapidash's efforts don't go in vain. The chef sees a worthy contender to win. Well, Snorlax, shame on you. But the Pokémon is not troubled. 1 minute and it's done. Too bad it's not a sleeping challenge, then he'd had no competition. Snorlax can barely blink. What should he make? Rapidash doesn't even think about stopping. Snorlax crawls to the finish line like a crippled turtle. Rapidash has found a use for her horn. Her donut fortress is beautiful. Snorlax only stepped away for a minute. When did she have time to do all that? You simply shouldn't sleep during a competition. So she wasn't sleeping. This needs to be fixed right away. Snorlax's melody is as enchanting as Jigglypuff. Rapidash can't resist. Snorlax, how about a duet? Snorlax performs solo. Meowth wants to take advantage of the noise and try Jigglypuff's dessert, but the dreaming Pokémon is on the lookout for her sweets. Instead of a rope, the girls tug on the cake pops. Snorlax continues his non-stop concert. And here comes Charizard. She sure isn't thrilled with what's going on. Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. Meowth has already guessed the consequences. No one wants to deal with an angry dragon. 2 contestants will be leaving the cooking contest at once. Hey, Rapidash, wake up, hurry. Phew, looks like you got lucky this time. There are only 2 contestants left in the competition. Snorlax, looks like you took too many sleeping pills. Little Rapidash doesn't even think about returning from her sweet dream world. Snorlax thinks it's better to work with your head than with your hands. I need your finest cake right here and right now. Wow, Rapidash has a competitor for speed. Thanks for the delivery, friend. You're welcome. Good morning, Rapidash. Snorlax barely has time to hide the package. How long did Rapidash sleep if Snorlax had time to cook this? Try sleeping less. Rapidash, you forgot all about time. There's too little of it left. Rapidash tries his best. Snorlax anticipates his victory. A few more pieces, and it's done. You're quite an athlete. Come on, Rapidash, you've only got a few seconds left. Hands down on the table, time's up, the round is over. The finalists are not going to give up their place on the podium, but it's all up to Charizard. Not bad. Now Rapidash. How interesting. Is that a mountain or a wizard's cap? Who will the judges choose? My heart sank in anticipation. They both pulled it off. Great job. Meowth, is that you? Aren't you eliminated? Look at those pretty eyes. How can you say no to them? All the more reason for her dessert to please Charizard. The contenders are already starting to worry that this cat will take their win. Chari sends Meowth into the jury room. The Italian in Snorlax protests as best he can. Ash and Jessie have been sitting here all day, and they still haven't been fed. Here comes the first course. Meowth adds some performance art and lights a candle on his tail with his mind. You did it! You're so good! Jessie thinks the show is good, but the taste is much more important. It smells good. Now let's try it. Jessie tastes another bite, but something is going wrong. Jessie is getting very hot. Ash decides not to take any chances. Oops, the cake seems to be fiery, not only on the outside, but also on the inside. Chilies? You liked it, didn't you? That should help. Drink it. Jessie hopes to put out the flames on the inside, but the hot sauce certainly won't help that. Ash, are you kidding me? What a prankster. You didn't even try it yourself. Jessie can now compete with Charizard in letting out the flames. Meowth has already realized it's not going so well. Charizard can't figure out what's going on here. And where is Meowth? Jessie is more worried about where the water or milk is. Yikes! And she was told it was going to be a cooking contest. She's not going to put up with the humiliation and taste the Pokémon's concoctions. She's had enough. Chari affectionately asks Ash to do the judging. Snorlax presents his Poké Cake. Isn't it a masterpiece? Good composition, top-notch. Snorlax is pleased with the fair judging. Now it's the turn of Rapidash and her Donut Mountain. Ash immediately forgot about the Poké Cake. This is the peak of culinary prowess. And it's so delicious, too. Charizard is thrilled with her protégés. Rapidash is over the moon. Ash decides to take a risk and try Snorlax's dish. This is already interesting. Moment of truth. And it's genius! Yes! Snorlax already smells victory too. Ash has settled on his favorite. Yay, I'm the best, I won! Charizard is ready to give the award to the best cook. Don't worry, Rapidash. Snorlax is already thinking about where to hang his award. But what is this? Sonic was in such a hurry, he completely forgot to get his money for the cake. Looks like you got busted, Snorlax. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Snorlax is asking Sonic to leave. Since he doesn't have the money, he takes the cake back. But Ash wanted another piece. Snorlax seems to have gotten away with nothing more than a minor scare. And the official winner of the Pokémon Food Challenge is Rapidash! She honestly deserves this victory. Wait, I think there's something wrong with the award. Okay, look at these little guys. How can they be fighting? All they do is hug. Oh, they're so cute. Let the Pokémon Food Challenge begin. James and Ash are ready to put out their Pokémon. They're wearing gloves, which means it's gonna be a tough one, mixing the dough for Pika's delicious desserts. Wow, Snorlax, now that's power. Don't knock the table down. If Snorlax goes for strength, Pikachu relies on speed. Wow, look how cute Pika's cupcakes are. And what did our blue strongman come up with? It's not a cupcake anymore, it's a whole cake. Although Snorlax could eat it in one bite. The coaches decided to start the tasting with him. The coaches seem to like it. Well done, Snorlax. Does Pikachu stand a chance? Oops, the coaches didn't like that one. Snorlax anticipates victory, but his appetite takes over. And the reward for Snorlax is an electric shock. Pika doesn't want to share his tasty treat.
Eating in a Pokeball.
Snorlax is the one and only unmatchable glutton. Be careful with her, Charmander. In this contest, the Pokémon have to make their own ice cream. Charmander already knows what topping to decorate her ice cream. It's lava. This is gonna be hot. Beedrill can't even hit the bucket with her stinger because of her eyesight. Too many angles of vision. Charmander is ready to put her ice cream in the cones, but she doesn't seem to have accounted for her body temperature. A scoop turns ice into sweet milk in the blink of an eye. It's not ice cream anymore. It's a milkshake in a waffle cup. Beedrill gets it. It's her glasses. Now that's a different story. Wow, look at that berry. The bee must taste it first. Oh, it's delicious, but it's even better in an ice cream cone. Charmander pours the ice cream from the bucket into the cone, but it's clear who the loser is in this round, and whoever isn't a loser is a winner. Congratulations to Beedrill. That's too bad, Charmy. Ash lost another Pokémon. Good thing he has a backup player, and that's Jigglypuff! You won't be needing this. The contest is cooking, not singing. Apparently, this round is about K-pop. Jiggly got the mic. Well, too bad you can't sing into it. Not at all. Beedrill got a beehive on a stick, but she wants to hear Jigglypuff's song. So she decides to help her rival. Hey, Jigglypuff, try this microphone.
Wow.
The Pokemon's sweet voice fills the whole room. It's definitely her element. Snorlax and Rapidash weren't expecting this turn, and even less to fall asleep at the tournament. Charmy and Eevee are cheering for their teammate, but they're quick to fall asleep too. Beedrill's headphones keep her awake, and at the same time allow her to listen to Jigglypuff. She is thrilled with her talent, and is ready to personally reward this genius. Jiggly is so carried away that she doesn't immediately notice the gift from the bee. It's the victory in the contest. Jigglypuff is beyond happy. Beedrill passes up the win with dignity. But that's not why James chose her. Goodbye, Beedrill. Who will represent James next? Whoa, talk about power. Did you see that ginger flash too? Was that a flash? Jiggly didn't even have time to finish her donut. It's Rapidash and her donut pyramid. Jiggly is very upset, but she's not giving up. Again, Rapidash is always 2 steps ahead. She's the definition of speed. Pink Pokemon doesn't like this sprinter. It's time for her main weapon. And she starts her lullaby. What? Where did Rapidash go? Rapidash has created such a hurricane for Jiggly that Ash's team is going to need a replacement. Ash was prepared for this twist, and he unleashes a new Pokemon. Hi, Eevee. Oh, didn't mean to interrupt. Rapidash has already started her next task. What's with the wind? She doesn't want to catch a cold in here. That's it, Eevee. She's got a head start. Now she's in the game as well. No one can resist her charms. The bartender understands everything without words. Eevee has had time to decorate everything to perfection. James can't take this blow. He splashes the failed experiment all over the walls. Advice from the winner: you have to keep it simple. James needs to overtake his opponent. So who will he bet on? Beedrill is back in action. Ash has also decided to bolster with reinforcements. Who will stand up to the evil bee? It's the sweet couple Jigglypuff and Eevee. James doesn't think that 2 against 1 is fair. Ash pretends he can't hear his opponent and doesn't even know what he's talking about. Then Ash won't mind if James buffs his Pokémon. Oh, it's Pikachu's drink. Girls are sure that no drink can save her. Uh-oh, the Pokémon got nervous. Now it's not just nectar flowing through Bee's veins, it's electricity too! Who needs to charge their gadgets? The girls are already regretting entering the arena, and the Bee has already got its sting to teach these 2 a lesson. Ash can't watch his team get splattered all over the ground. Charizard, I summon you! Don't worry, help is on the way! James has heard about the power of this Pokémon. She's not to be messed with, especially when it comes to her friends. Yeah, show that Bee! Pokémon find their shelter beneath her broad wings. But Eevee can't take this suspense and leaves Jiggly alone. Beedrill has no intention of backing down. Her stingers are sharp and ready for a fight. James wants to even the odds, so he gives her another energy drink. This time, it's Charmy's drink. Jigglypuff prepares for the worst. The Bee Queen unleashes a swarm to her defense. Poor Jigglypuff, now the whole hive is after her. A fiery duel between Pokémon gathers momentum. No one is going to concede. Their strength is equal, but only one will win. This is the match of the year. Who will emerge victorious? Oh, what a blast! I think it's a tie. The Pokémon have wasted all their strength on this legendary fight.
In the left corner, Misty's team. The right corner, Ash's team. Ash is ready to fight. Misty's Pokeball's ready too. Round 1. Charmander versus Pikachu. What's going to happen? They're going to hug, of course. They're old friends. But now is not the time for hugs. Now show her! You're the best! And why would Pika do that? What about a special Happy Meal? Charmander has a set too. It's as good as Pikachu's. You can do it! Good luck! Pikachu remembers that Charmander is against her. She doesn't really like this idea either. There's no way Misty and Ash are giving in to each other. Let's see. Pikachu is actually hungry. And there are those yummy lightning-shaped fries. It tastes good, too. Now it's Charmander's turn. I think her fries are a little overcooked. It tastes like charcoal. Pikachu won't leave her friend without a snack. Here you go. Ash is bent on winning. His honor is at stake. Pikachu has never seen him so grumpy. Let's continue eating. Maybe Charmander will have better luck with the burger. Looks like it got burned too. What's a Pikachu meal without some ketchup? More of it. Now that's perfect. The burger is delicious, but friends' tears make it bitter. Poor Charmander, fueling up with coal like a steam train. Pikachu is doing much better. The orange juice comes in handy. No matter what, Charmander keeps advancing toward victory. At least the soda is real. Pikachu got carried away with food and didn't notice the gift box. What do we have in it? Wow, a miniature Pikachu! They're even cuter together. It also glows. Charmander also had a present, though even tinier. This is awkward. Guys, let's all put a like on the video so she won't be upset. But Charmander doesn't forget about the competition. Pikachu figured out a way to help her. She only has fries left. The trainers can't wait to hear the winner's name. I don't think Pikachu could take another bite. One last piece of coal. Uh-oh, come on, you can do it. Charmander was greatly helped by the support of her friend. She brings the first point to Team Misty. Pikachu is happy for her friend. Oops, they can't get out of character. Pico leaves the competition. Ash didn't expect to lose. Who will he choose next? Snorlax, I choose you. For a food challenge, this is who you need. Yeah, a sleeping Pokémon isn't much use. Ash coaches Snorlax out of sweet dreams and into sweet reality. He wasn't expecting to wake up like this. Round 2 has begun. But how does Snorlax beat an entire cake? He has a black belt in karate, and he'll loosen it after a meal. For Charmander, the cake is already a feast. Snorlax is gaining speed. What's a cake without candles? Charmander! Is he chewing at all? Bon appetit, Charmander. You should be able to enjoy the little things. The more the merrier, right, Snorlax? While Charmander enjoys quality, Snorlax enjoys quantity. It's heating up in the fan zone, too. Well, what happened? Your tummy's not big enough to handle this. Ash can't take a second defeat. Get it together. She's got one last bite left. You have to finish first. Come on. Charmander's victory is a couple of inches away. The shuttle is coming in for a landing. And the winner is Team Ash? The champion doesn't look like he's feeling that good. Charmander leaves the competition. It's a tie. Who will Misty put up next? Jigglypuff is determined to win. Snorlax is not going to give in. Food is his specialty. The competitors have a good set pace. How long will it last? Jigglypuff can't keep up with him. Her mouth is made for singing, not for devouring gingerbread. Snorlax is versatile. That's his superpower. Jigglypuff can't take this anymore. A song should cheer her up. Misty is going to help the Pokémon. Her song would be better with a microphone. Snorlax can't resist her singing. Now she can easily beat him. Have a sweet victory. What does this hungry blue guy dream about? Even in his dream, he realized that he lost. Jigglypuff scores another point for Team Misty. Go, Jigglypuff! Such self-confidence made Beedrill laugh. She has a gift for the pink one. This is what she feared. That's not fair. Run, Jiggly, run! Stop! But it's too late. Beedrill has decided to make a strawberry honey mix. Ash is about to jump with joy, but Misty can't relate. She needs another Pokémon. Abra? An unexpected choice. But Beedrill doesn't care who to beat. Hush, hush! Whoa, snacks!
What?
They're not for you. It seems like Abra knows how to outsmart her. What is she thinking? Beedrill is a queen here. Strength and aggression are the secret to Beedrill's victory. But Abra prefers a different approach. Before she could even blink, the goodies disappeared. Abra teleported the fruit into his hand. So yummy! How dare he? He's in for a world of hurt. Looks like someone completely forgot about the plate. Swoosh! And Abra already got it. Beedrill is buzzing with anger. But Abra is only entertained by this. Beedrill is still a long way off. She doesn't understand what's happening. Ash, not so happy anymore. How about some fruit? The trainers could go for a light snack. That's it. Now Abra can't escape. That's right. He just teleports out. So, Beedrill, not tired of chasing yet? They're already waiting for you at the table. There's still a slice left. Too bad you can't have it. Bee should admit her defeat. Another victory for Team Misty. Ash doesn't have that many Pokémon left. Which one to choose? Misty has decided to help Ash out. Eevee is gonna play for his team. It's a surprise for her too. But nothing could change now. Misty is thrilled with this setup. It's a critical round. But Abra is fascinated by Eevee's beauty. I wonder what she's thinking about. Oh, plate monkey! I get that too! Eevee thought he was making fun of her. Let's see if he can laugh at himself. Hi there! Abra was clearly not ready for such a transformation. He didn't know his ears were so funny. Yeah, but it's even funnier from the outside. He doesn't look like those kind of jokes. Evie remembers that they are in battle and enters the competition. These muffins are so appetizing. Abra knows how to handle this Pokémon. If she has sharper humor, here's a hot pepper for her. Evie is ready to eat, but something's wrong. Where did the pepper come from? Abra would answer, but he has delicious business to attend to. Evie doesn't like cheating. Here comes her revenge. 1 for 1. Looks like Pichu ran out of candy and came for more. She's even sneaky this time. The trainers seem to have realized where their food went. And the Pokémon realized that the challenge was a flop. Ash and Misty will have to answer for their actions. There's a whole line of Pokémon here to complain. I think it's time to bail. Did you want a food challenge? Take it. You wanted something sweet? Have it. Let's see who can eat more. I give up. You win. Pikachu wins.